Hmm. Okay, so the first thing that we're doing is heading over to Davion space. I have been there. I have been there. I have been there. We're gonna visit one new system on the way. Federation, where we can go this way, go that way. I don't know how I want to get there. Hmm. Okay, well, let's hit up this market first, I guess. Thank you. Okay, flashpoints have popped up now. Atmosphere politics impact everything they touch, even down here in the periphery. I just realized that my microphone is really far away from me. Even down here in the periphery, flashpoints between great houses are developing all over the map, and our faction reps are paying good money to resolve them. We're talking about high-risk, high-reward jobs composed of multiple combat drops with rewards at the end to match. I'll post any active flashpoints on the star map commander. You can review them when you're ready. Cool. Is there any up right now? There's two. All the way. Three. All the way over there, though. Employer, Leader in Commonwealth. Worlds League. Draconis Combine of unknown origin. Hmm. What do the other ones say? Joint venture. Who's it against? Oh, Liao. See, I actually don't mind taking that. Then what's this one? Prototype. Executive deployments. Yes, yes. No. What do we say about aborting and going to do this one? I know that we're doing Davion playthrough, but this is like flashpoints or flashpoints though. Enemy up for, or unknown up for. Fuck it, let's do it. Shall divert course. Distress call. Sumire catches your attention on the bridge. Commander, I picked up a distress call from a nearby civilian transport. It's not exactly our job to assist in matters like this, but we may be the nearest available ship. She studies the display. On the other hand, it looks like the ship's engines are in a critical state. They could explode before we get there. Yeah, go all in. When the Argo arrives at the source of the stress beacon, it's clear you made the right decision. A handful of void-suited passengers spin aimlessly away from a gaping hole in the hull, hoping against hope for rescue. Our tech staff managed to scoop up the survivors just before the transport explodes. Yay, one reputation and morale increased by one. Yay! Flashpoints are interesting. I wonder if they actually give decent rewards or if they're all... Holy mech bay costs though. Jesus. Oh, it's gonna take us a month to get there. Wow. And flashpoints are only around for a limited time too. That's interesting. I guess it keeps people busy. I don't know. It really, really does depend on the rewards. I've never played a flashpoint before. Mercenaries, the game. In the middle of the afternoon, you find Green Room hunkered in the arcade playing Mercenaries, a tie into the popular Holovid show. Commander, have you played this game yet? Maybe it touches a little close to home. See, I'm managing my own mercenary company in the periphery. Huh, this kind of sounds like this game. Over his shoulder, you see charts and data and little icons representing all the mechs at his disposal. You flash back to Darius's recent rundown of monthly expenses. I'm a bit stuck. What do you think I should do? Go train. Green, you're never gonna make it as a mech warrior if you're goofing off playing some make-believe mercenary. Get your ass in the training modules and learn some real skills. Looking chastised, he apologizes and hurries out of the arcade. He doesn't even pause to log out of the game. Glancing at the screen, you see it's only a couple more days until his blackjack is refitted and his best mech warrior is healed up, and there's one more juicy contract available in this system. I don't think I would have handled it like that. It's like, finish your game and go train. That's what I'm gonna believe I did. Still not even there yet. This Union is going along for a ride, though. It's going with us all this way. This is hilarious. Finally. Nice gas giant, though. Okay. Before we begin, I know that there's probably next to nothing in the store, but I still want to check. As guessed, I was right. And I actually do think I have a bunch of mech parts to sell, so I'm gonna actually do that. Or should I wait until I'm in an area? No, I'm just doing it now, because if I don't do it now, then I won't do it. I will forget very quickly. And besides, I'm actually getting really good sell prices here anyway. 1.1 mil for a Jenner? What? Okay. Oh, I had a shit ton of money in here. Holy crap. And I'm still going. I don't really care about a cataphract. Don't really care about New Orions. That's a lot of money. Okay, I was doing the flashpoints. Tonnage requirements heavy. Let us begin. Of unknown origin, high orbit. Well, Commander, here we are, standing astride the ragged edge of civilization, where the star maps meet their end. Thank you for joining me in this cheerless place. Most reputable mercenary companies won't venture this far outside of the inner sphere. I guess this is our edge, Bob. Throw enough money at us, we'll go wherever you want. I mean... sentiment worth drinking to, but alas, my reserves have run dry and I cannot replenish them here. That swill they peddle on Tarragona is an insult to the very concept of wine. All this brings me to the reason I called you here. I have a job for you and I need it done quickly. My situation is rather desperate, you understand. We get it, Shugo Yamaguchi. Tell us who we're here to rescue and from whom. Captain Gaku Megorian of the Tsubaki Salvage Works. He's fallen into the clutches of a frontier crime syndicate and I need you to get him back. And you come all the way out here in person to coordinate his rescue. This captain of yours must be quite a guy. Oh no, Miss Meyer, by all accounts he's horrid, a rancid turnip that walks as a man, but this particular turnip found something of great value on one of his forays into the deep periphery, and House Kurita wants it. What kind of something are we talking about? A ship. I don't know what kind. The Internal Security Force dossier that I received refers to it only as a derelict spacecraft of unknown origin. The vagueness of this language is intentional, of course. The Cretan intelligence community is quite adept at gathering information, but almost farcic. This is a new word to me, actually. Farcically bad at sharing it. Chat, if someone can actually enlighten me on what that actually means, that'd be pretty good. Why is the game capture kind of weird? I can't tell. Nope, that's just on OBS. Never mind me. I'm being extremely paranoid because of my camera problems. Huh. We know the type. I assume that your government sent you to recover this mysterious spacecraft? You overestimate my position, Doctor. My superiors don't want me anywhere near their precious derelict. Probably stings, huh? On the contrary, the less involvement my superiors require of me, the better. I don't belong out here, Commander. I feel the need to spiritually cleanse myself of this place, and so the moment my assignment is complete, I will travel to Heratitis, where I will submerge myself in an ocean of vice. All I need is Captain Megorian, and that is where you come in. Heratitis, planet-wide pleasure industry. Oh. Planetary brothel. Got it. Probably. Understood, Shugo. We'll get your man. Now, have you got a name for the syndicate you're going up against? Doesn't matter. They're petty criminals. If they hadn't kidnapped a person of importance to the Combine, they wouldn't even be worth discussing. You don't know, do you? No. Oh, I'm sure it was mentioned in one of the interminable briefings I was subjected to back when I was saddled with this assignment. That was 2 months and several dozen bottles of Chulabara ago. Don't look at me like that. I had to drink it quickly. It doesn't keep, you see. Yeah, I get it. Do you have any intel on our up for it all numbers, tactics, armament? Oh, you don't need any of that. This should be a simple job for mercenaries of your caliber. Just march on in with your battle mech, shoot them until they stop moving, and get Captain Megorian back. What could be easier than that? This is extremely suspicious. Nothing, I guess. We'll get right on it. Music to my ears, Miss Meyer. Contact me again when you have Captain Megorian in hand. Yamaguchi out. You know, I've always had a suspicion that every one of our great house liaisons is wildly incompetent on some level or another. It's refreshing talking to one who just wears it right out on the surface. That's our Bob. I guess we're going into this one blind, huh, Exo? Should make for an exciting day on the job. That's one way of putting it. May as well get our mech warriors ready to drop, Commander. The sooner we get down there, the sooner we'll see what we're dealing with. Why is this so spooky and sketchy? It's only a 2-skull. Capture base? According to ISF intelligence, Captain Gaku Megorian is being held prisoner in one of a dozen safe houses within the boundaries of the Alameda province. Obviously, we can't rely on trial and error to find him, so we're going to have to narrow down the list. Alright, our unidentified syndicate is known to maintain a forward base in this AO. Capture it so that Dr. Murad can scour the OPFOR's mainframe for confirmation of Captain Megorian's whereabouts. Okay, well, let's go salvage. Although I don't think pirates are going to have a whole bunch, but still. Let's bring out Decker. We haven't seen him in a while. I still don't have the guns that I want to replace on this. Like, the impulses are fine and all, but it doesn't even have plus weaponry, so I'm not even going to bother with that just yet. An Atlas for him could be fun. Or my Alice 7C. The other Starleague Highlander could be fun for him. There's that Battlemaster. Actually, that's what I'm going to do. Cyclops is out because I still have that one. Battlemaster back in. Victor back in, because the Annihilator is just a little bit too niche for this job right now. Yeah, all in all, we actually don't have a whole lot for Assault Mechs, but it's fine. Go pull out the Black Knight. Or a second, Laser God, I guess. Still has really huge heat efficiency. A lot of double heat sinks. When I put a heat bank on it. Yeah, I think just the Black Knight is going to do more than the Orion at this point, so... Yeah, we'll put him in the Black Knight for right now. I know it's probably going to be hot, but I think this is the most heat-efficient Starleague mech that I have, except for, obviously, the Highlander, but that's a different story altogether. Okay, let's go figure out what we're dealing with here. I don't know how I feel about going in blind, but... I wonder if all Flashpoints kind of have that story story mission type thing going on where you have like conversations like that. Because that's, again, I haven't played Flashpoint at all, so this is new to me. Don't tell me this is blind. But I'm just thinking out loud, and I'm kind of hoping that we can have pseudo discussions. Okay, Commander, our unidentified crime syndicate's forward base should lie somewhere up ahead. Stick your neck out far enough and you're bound to find it. Yeah, and who knows what else. I probably don't have to remind you this, boss, but Shugo Yamaguchi couldn't tell us who these criminals are or what kind of firepower they're packing. Could just be vehicles and turrets, but I'll bet dollars to donuts are slumping around in battle mechs. They're able to hijack a derelict spacecraft en route to its location, so it's given that they've got resources. Go into this situation with your eyes open, Commander. Keep your finger on the trigger and tell your lance to do the same. I am the trigger. Okay, so I got a small base over here. Seems like the path down is over here, which is intended. But see, I don't like going intended routes.
What can I do for you? Uh-huh. On my way.
Got it.
Coordinates received.
Location confirmed.
Got eyes on the base, Commander. Take it and we'll get the show on the road.
I'm still reading enemy contacts, Commander. You need to secure the area before you can proceed.
55-50. Oh, they're writing mediums. Alright. Oh. Another medium. What is that sound?
Good to go.
Oh, I'm gonna shoot you in the ass. Do you think I'm not gonna take this opportunity? Exactly.
Target neutralized.
Ooh, punchy. Thank you for hitting the torso that actually mattered.
Good to go. Got it.
More of the same thing.
And there's more where that came from.
Damn right, Glitch. Damn right.
Receiving you. Engaging with target.
2 mechs down before they can fire a shot.
Down.
If clans ran Lance, this is exactly what mine would be capable of doing. It's fantastic. It's glorious. Same deal, my friend.
Copy that.
Focus that shit. This Black Knight is so good.
I'm picking up a new sensor trace. Looks like enemy reinforcements.
I don't play with Inner Sphere mechs too often, but Black Knight is one of my 5.
We got company. Position confirmed.
55, 50, 45. 3 more mediums from an unknown force. This seems like a lot for pirates. I think the Centurion is the bigger threat right now. Although I don't think I'm able to shoot him. 80, 95. So I have higher chance of hitting this Blackjack then.
Confirmed. Critical hit, Commander.
Engaging jump jets.
I do so much damage.
I hear ya. Don't need to tell me twice. This should be good. Another hit like that and you're... What's up, boss? Moving to position. Target confirmed.
I mean, he does have a damage reduction. Okay. I think he'll be on the same turn as my Black Knight next turn. Yeah. I'm not too worried. These guys are basically done this turn anyway. Ooh, it's a large laser version of the Centurion instead of the ballistics.
Ready for orders.
Ooh.
Tango down.
Delayed destruction.
Engaging jump jets.
I'm kind of shocked he's still standing, not gonna lie.
I read you, Commander. Moving out.
Leopard inbound commander will be touching down directly.
Engaging jump jets.
Moving out. Location confirmed. On my way.
Aye, aye.
I got new hostile contacts on the field, Commander. They're heading your way. Incoming transmission. Valentin Ilrospo Haas. Hey, Mercs, I don't know who you are, but I'd get the hell out of there if I were in your shoes. You don't know who you're messing with. You're right, we don't. Want me to be a good sport and clue us in? This whole This whole operation is being overseen by the Bauman Group. Me and my associates were just pirates, little fish in a big pond. But you take it from me, if you cross Notker Bauman, you are done. Appreciate the warning, but we'll take our chances. Secure the base, Commander. Take down anyone that stands in your way. Lieutenant Commander, the base is ours, and I'm bringing Farah around to get a look at their mainframe. Nice job, kids. Never seen a company dig its own grave as enthusiastically as you did. You're all dead now, by the way. When Notker Bauman gets wind of what you've done... Yeah, we get it. Just give me a second to block your transmission. And done. There, that's better. Blessed silence. Well, for my part, I'm looking forward to getting my hands on this Bauman Group's computer systems. Anyone feel like placing bets on what I'll find in there? Just focus on recovering Captain Megorian's coordinates, Dr. Shugo Yamaguchi isn't paying us by the hour. You're no fun, Exo. But yes, of course, I'll get right on it. Right out.
Mission successful.
Okay. Fair enough. Had I known that we would have been facing that much trash, I would have done differently than going into salvage, but I guess mech parts, though. Oh, hold up. $13 million rewards? Sure. I would actually consider that worth it in the end. The one time that cheap salvage has actually been worth it. Mercenaries, the Iridani Light Horse, trace their lineage back to the Star League Defense Force's 3rd Regimental Combat Team. Of unknown origin 2. According to Dr. Murad's interpretation of the files we recovered, Captain Megorian is held in a safe house somewhere under the ruins of New Volchi. Care to fill us in on the details, Dr. Murad? Absolutely. According to the intel I've uncovered, Captain Megorian is currently in the custody of Zeta Lance. From what I gather, they're basically the Bowman Group's fix-it crew. All highly disciplined, all former Great House military. When Okar Bama needs a job done, they're the ones he turns to. They're competent. Got it. What else? Zeta Lance has been moving Captain Megorian from location to location every couple of days. I don't have a fix on his current position, but I was able to find Zeta Lance's expected patrol route. If you were to destroy their mechs and get me access to their combat computers, I could retrace their steps and find Captain Megorian. That's the plan, then. We deploy, hunt down Zeta Lance, then follow their trail to Captain Megorian. Good work, Doctor. Sounds like a plan. Anyone else have anything to add? I do. In my off time, I've been doing some digging on Knocker Bauman and his organization. Turns out they basically run the black market. Half of the contraband that flows through the frontier seedier ports of Call got there by way of the Bauman Group. And, I mean, assuming you're going somewhere with this, you know all those strange new weapons that have been flooding the market recently? I'll give you 3 guesses where they came from. I think they all came from the derelict. I guess that tracks, but how? If the ship is stuffed to the gills with high-tech weaponry, who the hell put it there in the first place? I'm getting hints. I will say my theory at the end of this. I couldn't hazard a guess, Sumire, but if Darius is right, this isn't a simple rescue operation. That ship is important. Those weapons have to be lost tech, but some of them, like the coil beam... That's like TSM. A little bit, except instead of heat, it's distance. Okay. Like the coil beam are totally absent from the Star League's historical records, at least as far as I understand. We have to pursue this, Darius. I need to know more. I wouldn't say no to finding out more myself, Doctor. Hell, there's probably money in it. But we were hired to rescue Captain Megorian, and that needs to remain our focus. That said, if we should happen to stumble onto some of these answers you're looking for, we will absolutely pursue them. Can't argue with any of that. Now, let's go do our job. Zedalance won't wait around all day. Alright, as always, Commander, let's get our people ready to drop. Okay, while I'm fixing my noise gate release here, let's bring that up to 200. So I'm getting interesting vibes, and I don't know if it's correct. The theory that I have is this is hinting to the Minnesota tribe. For those of you that don't know, this is the remnants of Clan Wolverine. And the reason I think this would be really fucking insane if I'm right, or if anywhere close to this. But the reason why I say that is because the Minnesota tribe, I believe, showed up around this time and started kind of, or it was actually earlier. But I remember them leaving stuff in the Combine side of the periphery. And they found evidence that, like, they were called the Minnesota tribe because they renamed themselves, but there was evidence of the Clan Wolverine emblem and stuff like that. And it was particularly the Combine that was after these interests. I doubt that's where this is going, because clans are not part of this game. But I'd be really interested to see if I'm right. Just because of how spooky it is, they're dropping very serious hints that this is related to Lost Tech or something absolutely unknown, and Clan Wolverine definitely suits that. So, I think... the Bauman group. I think that while these people are not Minnesota tribe, they know something about them, though. I have a feeling. And I could totally be wrong, and that's fine, but something's a little bit up. Now, had I known nothing about any of this, I would just be in the dark and I'll be like, what the hell is going on? Oh, this doesn't make any sense. I mean, Lost Tech? Cool, but like, why? Either way, I'm interested in this flashpoint. I want to know what's going on. Zedalance moved Captain Megorian out of Alameda province 2 days ago. They're holding him in a bunker somewhere under the ruins of New Volci, or Volci, I don't know. The city that fell victim to a nuclear accident in 2977. Engage Zedalance and destroy their mechs. When you're finished, I'll scour their combat computers for the bunker's coordinates. I'm just gonna look something up while we're waiting here. Appearing without warning just prior to the Second Succession War, the Minnesota tribe. Um... Okay.
Command interface initiated.
Okay. I'll read that later. Oh, very interesting. I did not read that. What is it, Meyer? My sensors picked up a weird signal coming from an object in geosynchronous orbit. Sort of a blip. It was there, but then... Hold up, I've got eyes on our target. Zeta Lance is on the move and it's heading this way. Incoming transmission. Night Prowlers, you're here. Big mistake. Mr. Bauman wants your heads, and we intend to deliver. What a coincidence! We're here for your heads, too. May as well get to it, Commander. Give him hell. When you're done, we'll recover their combat computers for Dr. Murad. AF! What a cool map. Bro. Flashpoints are tight, dude.
Enemy detected.
Location confirmed.
Enemy detected. We got incoming drop pods, Commander. Who launched them? Does the Bauman group have a dropship in orbit? Negative, Exo. Judging by their trajectory, they were launched from an orbiting platform that our sensors had marked as space junk. According to my readings, it's completely unmanned, and they're at least 300 years old. That would make it a relic of the Star League. Sumar, I need you to send me those readings right away. On it, and I'm marking the drop pod's projected impact site on your screen, Commander. Watch your head. This game's not helping itself try to dissuade me from my theory.
Minor damage, Commander. Nothing to see here.
This is spoopy, and I think I know partially what's behind it.
Position confirmed.
The hints are just a little bit too obvious for a lore nerd like myself. And I could totally be wrong, and I could be being misled epically, but I highly doubt it.
Locking in all weapon systems. Enemy down.
I am the one who headhunts.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Yep, get all up in there.
All weapons are go.
Ooh, he lost his big heavy hitting weapon. So sad.
Just like that, and you're toast. Good to go.
No fatal pop? Aw, okay.
It's something good.
How does a pirate group have this many mechs? Got drones on the field, boss. Star League era, from the looks of them. You called it, Doc. But this is incredible. They must have been sitting dormant on that platform for centuries. See how new they all look? They do look new, and that's a bad thing. I give them 20 seconds before they tear right into us. We'll deal with that if and when it happens, Commander. Zeta Lance is still your primary target. If those drones fire on you, take him out, but otherwise, you need to bring down those mechs. Why not both? Solid miss, my friend.
Is that it? I'm barely scratched.
Ooh. Starleague turn.
Orders? Got it.
Alright, now before you can get up, you need to die.
Everything I've got. One less target.
Engaging jump jets. All weapons committed.
I did hit the head.
Enemy mech. Critical damage
Good to go.
detected.
Coordinates received. Firing everything I've got.
Oh, WX shot to the legs.
Did you see it?
That would ruin anyone's day.
Standing by.
Did I not shoot you? Okay, guess I'm just rushing forward.
Just running.
Sink that heat.
Damage minimal.
Oh. Medium pulses SRM 4, LRM 10.
All weapons committed. Enemy unit destroyed.
What can I do for you? Going turbo. Orders? Let's move. You got nothing, you hear me?
Waiting for orders. Acknowledged.
That was a good heat saver. It's heat neutral if I don't use the air PPC. That's done it, Commander. I'll scoop up Zeta Lance's combat computers. When Farah locates Captain Megorian's bunker, we'll be off to the races. I'll do what you need, but for the time being, we have more pressing concerns. No, we don't. This is the job, Doctor. Yes, Darius, I know, but the platform just launched those drones was SLDF. It's been sitting dormant for 3 centuries, and it just came back online now, while we're fighting all over a ship from the great beyond. Funny timing, don't you think? You think it has something to do with the derelict? You think it doesn't? Okay, maybe now's the time to talk about those drones. Let's return to orbit. We need to loop Shugo Yamaguchi in on what's happening here. I've tried. He's indisposed. You better get back up here anyway, though. I've got something else you need to see.
Mission successful.
It's making me think more and more. We're dealing with Minnesota tribe. Why? Because the Minnesota tribe was after Starleague-based planets that were lost when they arrived in the Inner Sphere before the Second Succession War. As to why they're here in the Rimward periphery, I have no idea. But it is extremely sus. Is Wolverine the imposter? I don't know. More mech parts. Yeah, this is really sus. It's kind of sad when a when a Flashpoint has me more engaged in story than the actual story of this game. It's kind of amusing, actually. Hey, We're gonna have a better story for HBS's Battletech, except it's not a story, it's a flashpoint. It's just a couple of missions. Enjoy. Of Unknown Origin 3. Okay, Meyer, what's the emergency? Remember that orbital platform, the one that launched all those drones? You mean 2? It's trying to talk to us. The damn thing has pinged our con system 5 times since you left the planet's surface. I'll pause for a second to let that sink in. If it wants to talk, we should talk. Get it on the line. If you say so, Commander, I'm establishing contact with a 300-year-old weapons platform. Buckle in, everyone. Shit's about to get weird. Your view screen fills with a cool blue light as Sumeyer establishes the connection. The light coalesces and solidifies into an unfamiliar landscape. Night Prowlers. Senior staff consists of the following. Is this manifest correct, Commander? You audible. That's us. To whom or what are we speaking? What? Okay. My official designation is SLDF PT CGVR. I am the last surviving product of Project Triage. Authorized 2765-0612. Hold up. Okay, Star League was still around. This is fascinating. By Major General Jeremy McLean. Oh, okay. Of the 19th Armory LVI Corps. Corps. I have also been programmed to respond to any of the following informal designations. Caregiver, Den Mother, Motor Bjorn. You may refer to me using any of the above aliases. Motor Bjorn? What's that mean? Motor Bjorn, Swedish. English translation, Mother Bear. I believe that the name was intended to humanize me. It is also evocative of my primary directive, the gathering and protection of disaster survivors. In this scenario, my metaphorical cubs. Folks, we got ourselves a winner. I reserve the right to call it Mama Bear, though. Now that introduction's out of the way, I'd like to know why your drones fired on my lance. The ongoing defense of New Volchi is one of my tertiary objectives. When you initiated a firefight in the ruins, I was compelled to intercede. I regret any injury my drones may have caused your company, and I am hopeful that the circumstances of our introduction will not prevent us from helping one another in the future. Helping one another. You want us to do something for you. Figures, everyone's got an angle, even an ancient computer. Of course it does, Meyer. That's a universal constant. Tell us what you need, Mama Bear. Who knows? Maybe we can work something out. For the past half a century, I have been guiding a derelict spacecraft, the Dobrev, toward Tarragona. On the eve of its arrival, it disappeared. I believe the organization you were fighting to be responsible for the derelict's disappearance. I must learn where they have taken it. It is imperative that I recover that ship. We're here to rescue Captain Gaku Megorian. He was taken prisoner by the same people who hijacked the derelict. Then we are pursuing complementary objectives, Doctor. I suggest that we pool our resources to achieve them. We don't know enough about you to team up with you yet. If you want our help, you're going to have to answer a few questions. If you wish, Commander, I will attempt to provide you with satisfactory answers. You said that you were designated to protect disaster survivors. How is that supposed to work exactly? Had Project Triage been adopted for widespread use, CGVR platforms would have been positioned over major population centers across the frontier. In the aftermath of a catastrophic event, a CGVR could be brought online to assess the damage and gather any survivors. It would then protect the surviving population until Star League relief efforts could begin. Sounds expensive? Undoubtedly. and, as history has proven, prone to failure as well. My charges, the original survivors of the New Volci disaster, are gone. I could not protect them, and when I called for help, none came. With the fall of the Star League, I imagine not. I'm sorry, Mother Bear. I appreciate the sentiment, Doctor. Will there be anything else? True artificial intelligence is all but extinct in this day and age. Is that where you are? Am I talking to an SLDF AI? Not precisely. I was designed to project a convincing facsimile of human intelligence. To that end, I am capable of adapting to novel situations and learning from my mistakes, but my capabilities are intentionally limited to compared to those of true SLDF-authored AI. I didn't know AI was a thing in Battletech. It's hard to imagine anyone sinking the resources into making a machine intelligence and then intentionally crippling it. Starleague era was a hell of a time. Not wrong. Okay, Motorbjorn, let's discuss how this partnership you're proposing would work. I will deploy my combat drones to assist you. In return, you will grant me access to Bauman Group's computer systems after you rescue Captain Megorian. This arrangement should prove purely beneficial to you and your company. I ask nothing that you cannot give me for free. Sounds reasonable. What form would this assistance take exactly? I could have my drones attack a nearby armory. This should serve to lure away the prison's garrison, clearing the way for a light, nimble lance to conduct a rescue operation. Alternatively, I could liberate Captain Megorian myself, but I would need your lance to serve as the distraction. Should you choose this option, I would recommend allocating your heaviest battle mechs for the job. Let's see what the drone can do. Interesting choice. Not what I would have gone with, but you're the boss. Main reason being because I don't really exactly have light mechs. The lightest I got is 75 tons. Your decision is acknowledged, Commander. While your lance distracts the prison garrison, my drones will move in to rescue Captain Megorian. You will have him alive and unharmed. That's it then. We have a plan. Let's get to it, Commander. Time's a-wasting. Okay, so I'm talking to a SLDF computer. This is strange. It is very strange. But then again, there have been stranger things today. Like an SLDF computer. Here I was thinking I was just gonna hop on for like a couple hours, and now I'm just like... Just this story for this flashpoint alone is real good. Makes me curious how long that is.
Command interface initiated.
Our destruction is already working, Commander. I'm picking up a lance of heavy mechs between us and the armory, and they don't look friendly. Already, huh? These hired guns must be starving for action. You with us, MB? Yes, Chief Vertanen. My combat drones are en route to Captain Megorian's location. So long as you keep the garrison occupied, I don't foresee any difficulty recovering him. I'll take your word for it. Commander, get on that armory and take out any hostiles that get in your way. Okay.
Enemy detected.
On the move.
Let me guess, they're gonna get free move on me. Oh, it's tiny little locust.
copy.
What is its gun arm? Right.
Affirmative. Think I hit something good.
Oh, you get really hot here. Okay. You're basically harmless, but I'd rather have you out of the way.
Damage minimal.
Good to go. On my way. This should be good. Bang! You're dead. Standing by.
Really? You just had to land your shots, that was it.
What's up, boss? Moving out. Firing on target.
Oh, there were so many misses. Come on, bro. Rifleman. My Victor is gonna eat you for breakfast.
Losing armor. What can I do for ya? You betcha. Commencing Alpha Strike.
See?
Gotcha.
All weapons committed.
It's another bunch of Bowman Group hired guns blown to scrap. Good job, Commander.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Moving out. On my way.
Orders?
Really? Nowhere here will get that.
Warning. Enemy reinforcements
We're
detected.
getting a tight beam communication from nearby jump ship commander and putting it through. Not Bowman. Right, commander of the Night Prowlers. That's good. Now I have a face associated with the name. And your name has become quite familiar to me as of late. Calling in a parlay, Bowman? If you want to finish this without further bloodshed, we'd be willing to negotiate. I'm no great lover of bloodshed, Mr. Olivier, but neither am I squeamish about its necessity. Truth be told, this call was for my own benefit. I hate ordering the deaths of people I haven't looked in the eye. It feels so impersonal. I'm picking up new hostile contacts, Commander. It isn't the garrison. Looks like a hunter-killer lance, and it's moving in fast. There. A proper, respectful killing. Your company deserves no less. I am the hunter-killer. What do you mean? I will end you.
Engaging jump jets.
Oh, wow. Javelin Commando. What do we got up here? 20th, 2030? I wish you luck in your endeavor because you're going to need it.
Waiting on you, Commander.